Alright guys, today we're going to be turning this into this DIY fishing rig. Stay tuned. Alright, for this project you're not going to need a lot of things. You're going to need a spring doorstop, 3/16 rod, a piece of pipe. Doesn't have to be ABS, it could be any type of pipe. Round piece of wood, I believe this is 7/16. An alligator clip, a piece of tubing, what size is this? 1/8 in diameter, and you're gonna need just I guess a 2x6. This is composite from an old deck project, but you could use any type of 2x6 if you want. Then you'll need another little piece of scrap, some 2-part epoxy, and a bit of sandpaper, and that should be it. You'll also need a couple tools such as some drill bits and a skill saw too. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's get cutting. Okay, so first of all, you're going to want to grab a yellow piece of scrap. As you can see here, I made some markings. I marked 2 inches up, and then 3/4 of an inch, and then here to here is 2 3/4. So you're gonna want 2 of those, and let's go cut that out right now. So let's do it. Okay, now we got our pieces, let's go back inside. Alright, now that we got these cut, you'll want to mark a little hole, or a little X right there. I measured 3/4 of an inch, and that went 1 inch up. So you do that on both, and then we'll put them aside. And if you have like little burrs and stuff, don't worry about those, we can clean those up later. And then now we're just gonna go get a drill and a drill bit, and we're gonna go drill these holes. Alright, now that we got our holes drilled, should look something like this. Should be able to fit this thing in there. This is our trigger, by the way. And it should be able to spin freely, which is what we want. And now you can grab your pipe. I cut mine 7 inches, and then I cut this on a 45. So you guys want to do that too. And that's what's going to hold our fishing rod in place. And yeah, now we're just going to be gluing stuff to the 2x6. So I'm just going to get my glue ready, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. I kind of marked where I'm going to place the 2 little blocks of wood there. So I just got to stir this glue here, and then I'll start slopping it on there, and we'll start placing things. This is a 2-part epoxy, 5-minute setting time, but I'll probably leave it overnight before I start testing it. And we're also going to be placing this in the appropriate spot too. And apply some to the underside of these blocks. Alright, now that we got that done, let's stick it on there. And just make sure it spins. So if it does, then you got it in the right spot. If it doesn't, adjust it a little bit. Now that's in place, we're going to leave that, we're not going to touch it. Now we're going to be gluing this really quick while the glue's still good. Just going to trace this. Okay, let's stick that there. Alright, I gotta hold this in place for 5 minutes, so I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. Now we're gonna screw on this doorstop for our spring, so right there. Beauty, it's not going nowhere. I'll just screw this on. Perfect, and then that'll spring back like this. Oops. Hopefully just like that. Alright, now grab your rod. Cut it so it sticks past the trigger about 4 inches, just so your flag could sit on there like this. And then, yeah, somewhere around there. Now we're gonna drill a hole in there, and then we're gonna stick the rod in the hole. And then we're gonna glue it together. There we go. It should be able to spring up by itself. I'm gonna make another batch of glue and I'll get back to you guys in a bit. So I decided against gluing this part just in case I ever have to replace the spring, then I won't have to replace the rod. So, but I am gonna glue the little flag on there. So I got a little piece of material and I just made the glue, so let's do that. And may as well utilize the clips and just hold that together. Once again, we'll let that dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to work on this. And I'll just explain it to you quick. And then I'll show you guys once I'm actually done it. So since this is the trigger system, I'm going to cut this on a 45. And then on the 45, I'm going to cut a little slit, and that's where this flagpole is going to sit. And when the fish bites the line, it'll turn this, and then the rod will slip on the 45 and spring up, and the flag will pop. So I'll go cut this, and yeah. Okay, so I just carved this. Okay, so you can see it's on a 45. There's a notch, and that's what's gonna where the flagpole is gonna rest. I'll give you guys a little demo right now. It'll sit something like this, then it'll pop it. Okay, now we gotta drill a hole for our alligator clip, and we're gonna glue a couple pieces of wood so this thing can't fall out. We'll want it right on the side. We'll mark the sides here too. Then we'll just stick that in there and glue it. Now we'll just make the 2 stoppers so this thing doesn't slide out, and we should be pretty close to being done after that. Alright, so for the stops, I found a shish kebab skewer, and I cut off 2 little pieces. So once again, I'm going to slap some glue and throw those in the holes. Now we'll let that dry and then we'll test it out. Before I forget, the 1/8 hose, you're going to want to put on the alligator clip on the teeth so it doesn't wreck the line. Okay, you got your little piece, then you just slide them on here. And it should be just like that. Alright, now that we're done, I guess I'll show you guys how it works. So, you'll grab the line from just above the second rung here. Pull that. Oh, I guess I need some line. Okay, you'll grab the line from here. Clip this in the alligator teeth. Then you'll grab the flag. Set that where it needs to be, right there. And then when the fish comes, it'll pull it and set the trap off. And then it'll free spool until you come and obviously gather your fishing rod and reel it in. So yeah, and that's how you do a fishing rig. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you liked it, just give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe and help out the channel. Thanks.